Hey everyone, as promised, I'm recording the rest of our paint session for our mystical mushrooms because this painting took a very long time. I estimated it would take just about 2 hours, and it was fast approaching the 2 hour 40-minute mark. So I'm just continuing to paint, and I'll just be talking through the remaining aspects of it until the painting is complete. And then you guys can follow along with this as well. All right, so I'm going to just get this set up a little bit easier. I'm using my laptop now because my phone has completely died out. And I'm just going to play with this to zoom. See if it zooms a little more and a little more. All right, I think that's where we're going to get it to go. It's pretty bright. Maybe I need to close this up a little. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. So let's see. How can we do this? No, we need to go down like that. We're not doing the sky, we're doing the bottom part. Okay, cool. There we go. Fantastic. All right, let's continue on. I need to, however, have my reference where I can see it. There we go. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to continue putting on some detail on this mushroom right here. So I'm going to go and put on some white dots on him, or her, I guess. I don't know. Actually, I don't, he's in the shadow, it's fine. Maybe I don't want it to be super white then. No, forget it. Let's just do it. Let's do it in white. So I'm just going to put on another little dot here. Another dot here. Okay, so I think that's good. We're going to leave that guy as is. All right, and now let's work on this guy here. So he's also going to be red. So let's get red on my brush. My red is pretty dried out. So I'll wet it down a bit. And then this guy is going to get red all along that side. Okay. And okay. This one's going to come down like that, I think. And come around like that. I think that's kind of how it looks. I'm getting a weird glare on my screen, so that's not working very well. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to fill that in with red. Let that dry out a little bit. And then under the base on this guy, okay, we're going to also have, oh, well, that is not helpful for you at all. Okay. Let's move this. Ooh, my sun is coming in. Nope, it's not working very well. Alright, we're going to have to reset this. Let's just pause this. Alright. Okay, so let's just figure that out a little bit. Technical difficulties. Alright, well, you know what? That can work because we're doing the base there and you can see that. So I'm going to keep it like that for now and then we'll go from there. Maybe, yeah, just like that so you can see the base. Okay, cool. We'll do that. Oh, that was not a good idea. Okay, cool. So let me just see where we're at with that guy. Okay, cool. So let's get the base of this mushroom and this is brown. So I'm just using my brown and just painting that part in. Awesome. I'm going to make it a little darker, put a little bit of black just on the inner part here. Okay. Just drag that down a little bit. Okay, cool. And then I want to get some of that black and this brown. And I want to just create a line, just create a little shadow along the lip here. Yeah. Okay, so I just want to make this a little thicker. Okay, I kind of messed up on this side. Okay, I was going to bring that down like that. That's pretty dark on this side. Yeah, that worked out okay then. Okay, and then I was going to bring in some lines from this guy inwards. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing from the bottom outwards just to get a little feeling of those ridges. Okay, and then I want to use a little bit of orange, and some brown, and I'm just gonna just color in the middle part a little bit. It's not super white, it has a bit of a tinge to it, so I'm just gonna put in a little bit of this color. I might touch it in here too, actually. Okay, and then I'm going to use the water, and I'm just going to blend that, wash it into it. There you go. And here and there. Okay. Just like that. Okay, and then I do want to, just going to re-emphasize some of the lines that just got smushed. Some of them we still want to keep them good, but now you have a nice base to work on, so I like that. Okay, cool. I'm just going in with white to do that. I'm just putting in a little touch of white back in on top of the blend, and I think that makes it pop nicely. Okay, cool. And on this guy, so it doesn't have dots on it. This one kind of has this kind of effect going on with the orange and the red. So let's do that. Let's put in some orange. And I'm just going to do it kind of down the middle, along the side here. And a little bit around there, just to kind of give it a bit of like a shape. I'm going to put a bit of yellow the same way. Kind of touched weirdly on the outside there, so I'm going to get red and I'm just going to fix that up. Okay, and I'm just going to get the red and just blend it into what I just did, just to give it a little bit of color. Okay, and I do want it to be a little darker on the sides. I'm going to put a little bit of brown here, just to give it a little bit of shadow. There we go. That guy looks pretty good. The middle here isn't really what I like, though. I think I need to emphasize the white a little bit more. Got too smeared. You want it to be smeared so it blends nicely, but you still want to have the definition of the lines. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Okay, cool. So there we go. For this guy too, I'm going to get a little bit of yellow, and I'm just going to touch a bit of yellow along the side here. And it's okay if it's rough, it actually looks better because it kind of has that feel. And I'm going to do the same thing actually with this base here. And this one here. Okay, and this one too. Okay. And I'll wash that out a little bit because that one looks a little bit weird. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, let's work on this other little mushroom guy right over here. All right, he's kind of this like orangey brown mushroom. Okay, so let's get that color on. So I'm just putting the orange and the brown on here. As I'm doing that, my brush is kind of touching the green on the outside a little bit, which is annoying. My brown and my orange are a little bit dry, that's why it's not being super smooth. Okay, so got our base color on there nicely. Okay, this guy's a lot lighter. Okay, so let's start with white. Okay, and this guy has a lot of lightness on his head. He kind of looks like dots, so I'm just gonna dab my brush and then just start to blend it in. So I'm going to try to create it so he's like a rounded shape, so I'm going to try to move my brush in that kind of way. And pretty much all my white's gone, so I'm just going to put in some more. I do want him to have like little dotties of white around here. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Okay, cool. Now I want to get some orangey red, and I want that to live in this area here. And I'll blend out into more of an orangey color. And finally into like kind of a yellowy color. Okay. Okay, the same kind of thing at the bottom here. Some orange. And I want some yellow on the other side. The yellow blends in very quickly to the brown. That's better. Okay, so I want it to be darker around the bottom here. Okay, I want it to be even darker than that. I think I need some black going on. There you go. Okay, cool. I think I'm gonna leave that guy kind of like that. He's gonna be a kind of a funky little guy. Awesome. All right, what's next? Let's see. So we need to get more crystal going on. Yes, we do. If you like the crystals. This looks so good. The sky, I'm loving the sky so much. Okay. And also I want to touch up my tree a little bit on this side. You know what? I'm going to do that right now because that's bothering me. So I'm just going to get a little bit of yellow and some green. I'm just going to put in a little bit more. Yeah, it's better. And a little bit of yellow on these. Yeah, cool. I think I want to do a little bit more on this side too. Just some more green. Yeah. These are a little streaky for my liking. Some of these trees I made in the background. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Looks a little nicer. Okay, cool. So, all right, let's do another crystal. Let's try another one. Crystals look kind of weird. I think they look okay now that I come back and look at it. It's not horrible, but yeah, to make them soft, it's definitely tricky. So, okay, let's go and get some white. Let's outline where we want our next crystal to be. So I want this one. He's going to be behind my mushroom. So this one's going to be like here. I need more water in there for sure. My white is so dried up already. Oh my. Okay. And then we're going to have it come up and down, and it's gonna go in, it's gonna kind of like, yeah, like in front, but like it's a smaller one. It's gonna come like here, like that, I think, yeah. And it's probably gonna end like here, but we'll have something in front of it, right? Yeah, we will. Okay, cool. So that's where that one's gonna go. Okay, and then this one, it looks like it kind of goes like this, and then like this, right? And then it has a line like this, and another line like that. Okay, we're probably going to be putting those lines back in once we color in the back of it. So let's get, I think I want to use my light blue again for part of it. This one's very colorful, so I don't know exactly, but we're just gonna, so I'm just gonna get my light blue in here, and then I'll put it in here too. I think we're just gonna use it as a base, and then I might play with other colors on top of it once I have this down. want some red. Okay, and then I want some purple. Okay, and then I want, it's going to go darker, so I'm going to have a little bit of black or something that's going to come on this side. Still going to streak a little bit in these. Okay, cool. And then a little yellow. Okay, so that's kind of a really colorful crystal right now, so I'm going to let that sit and dry a little bit before I put in some more details on that. And now let's do the other crystal on the other side. So again with white, and this one's going to stick out a little bit more. Come down this way like that. It's going to come here. This is a little bigger. Okay, but he's also going to be behind this guy. Okay, and this one is kind of also that way. It's a hexagon, I guess. So let's just draw in where we're going to want those lines to live. Okay, and then now let's do the same thing we did on this side. Let's just put some fun colors on it. So we're going to use that blue, I think, again, because I like that blue. It's a good one to just kind of cover the background. Cool. There we go. So similar, there's going to be some other things in the front too, it looks like. I might just put more mushrooms in front. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm enjoying to paint more. I think I like to paint the mushrooms more. Or I might just put some grass. Nah, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's get purple. Okay, I'm just going to streak some colors into this because it's still wet, and it will just give a bit of a hint of the purple. It'll blend nicely and it'll look cool. Okay, and then I'm going to grab a little bit of yellow, it looks like. I'm going to put it in here. That's probably going to make it kind of greenish, realistically, because of the blue in the background. We'll see. Okay, and then I'm going to get a little bit of red. Okay, and then looks like a weird crayon. I'm gonna put some orangey and like streaks. That looks cool. So I'm just getting red and purple, and I'm just coloring the top part in like that. I'm just kind of playing with colors, to be honest. I'm just putting like a bunch of random colors on these. There's not really I'm not doing, there's no method to my madness. It's just random colors, and then I'm going to put in the lines again once I have those sourced out. I think this one's still a little wet. Okay, we're gonna wait. I think, you know what, actually there's a little wet, but I think we can put in the white lines back in, so that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and grab more white. Add water to my white so it's smooth. Okay, so I'm just going to put in crisper lines for my crystal. Oh, it's not very flat. I'm trying to get this brush pretty flat so when I make my lines, they're smooth. Okay, cool. I'll probably have to get the red and fix that. Okay, so again, here, same thing. Okay. And then we need a few little thinner lines on the crystal. Okay, and then let's put a few of those white dots there we go. I think that's good. For continuity's sake. Some of it's a little long. Oh, it's a little bit weird. And this is a little too thick. I'm just going to try to fix it without having to redo the whole thing. Okay, so it made it look like that white line isn't really the right. Should have come out more. There you go. That's better. Okay, cool. Looking sparkly. Okay, cool. And there's some more like trees and stuff going on in the background, so we can add some of those more in if we want to. I'm gonna first put in, I want to put another crystal here. This one looks kind of like a square crystal kind of thing on the round, so that's fine. We'll make it like a cube-ish feel to it. It's behind some like grass and stuff, but I still want it to live here. Okay, so it's gonna go here and here. Okay, cool. So I'm going to do it like that, I think. But I want to get blue. Start my base. Okay. Let's do the same thing with this. Let's grab a little bit of purple. Where do I want that to go? Maybe in here. So we're just going to get a bit of color and just play with the colors of this shape. Okay. Okay. Let's go back and get white. Just like that. Yeah, it does look better like that. Okay, it's kind of a weird thing going on there, but that's all right. I'm kind of digging it though. I like him. Just getting some light blue and just putting a little bit of light blue in the tips. Okay, and I'm just going to get a little bit more white and just touch up the lines that I just messed up a little bit. There we go. Okay, and then I want to put a few dots on this guy too. Those dots are not complete dots. There we go. That's kind of weird, but that's okay. Okay. All right. So there's some other ones that are coming over on this side. I don't know if I'm going to stop with those or not. It's like a cluster of them. Maybe we should try that out and see. What are we at? Another half an hour. I'm still going to do all of our grass. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take a break from that. I might put another crystal in there. I might not. I'm not sure. Or I might throw another mushroom in there, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to put in more grass. I'm going to get some grass going to try to complete our beautiful image. So, yeah. So I'm going to get green. Okay, and then I'm just going to try to control my paintbrush and bring it up. So it needs to still have water in it, so then it should be smooth like a pen to write Some can be thicker than others, that's fine. Just try to change up the thickness of the lines. Paint's pretty thick. Okay. Okay, and this is gonna go, yeah. I need to move this up. How can I do this? You can't see that at all. You're gonna have to trust me for a little bit while I get some of these little blades of grass going, because I have more control of it when I hold it like this. So I got more grass going. It's hard for me to do it to show you. Okay, so I'm just trying to put some blades of grass. Even some in the background. Just some more texture. Okay, that works. I think I'm just going to put some grass in here and call it a day. And I'm just touching the bottom and just bringing up some like flecks of green just to kind of give it the impression that there's more thicker grass going on. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to get my yellow. Okay, and then I'm just going to touch some of the blades to make them pop. Okay, and as you're doing it, just step back every once in a while just to make sure it looks like it makes sense. Get too into the painting, it can not work very well. I do go in and I put in quite a few of these over it, and then I often will go back over and put green again over it, and I feel like that kind of just makes it look a little bit more natural. I do want some of this yellow to kind of come out on some of these too. Okay, so I'm going to go back and get my green, and like in these areas here, I'm just going to touch that again. It's just a little too yellow. Okay, just to dull it out a little bit. Just putting in some at the front. Okay. I think I'm good with that. And then I do want to put in, I feel like there should have been like another tree or something in the background there, but at the same time I don't think I want to touch it right now. So I'm going to leave it as it. I'm going to call that completed. Alright, so I'm going to call that completed. I'm going to just zoom back out so you can see the picture fully-ish. It's kind of tricky with this camera now. I'm trying to see how I can... So there is the sky, which is so fun to do but took a good amount of time. Then we have our bottom with our mushrooms and our crystals and our grass and our lilacs, and it's beautiful. Ta-da! So there we go. So let's go here again. All right, so thank you guys all. I'm trying to see how I can organize this so it looks natural. All right, there we go. So thank you all for joining me today. This is a very long exercise, but I think well worth it. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It was definitely like journeying into a totally different dimension. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And if you just caught this portion of it, the actual, ooh, bright. The full video of the live is also available on the Party Pages site. It'll be under Paint Party Mystical Mushrooms Part 1, so you'll just check it out there. All right, have a fantastic rest of your day, and party on, Paint Partiers. Bye!